So we can remember the summer of '09, right-wingers going to town hall meetings across the country, showing up with these talking points manufactured, and their only mission is to disrupt civil discussion. That's what it's all about. Last week, Congressman Russ Carnahan's town hall in St. Louis turned violent when right-wing Tea Partiers clashed with members of the Service Employees International Union. 6 people ended up in handcuffs, and a Tea Partier was injured. He says he was attacked by union members. Now right-wingers are calling the SEIU guys union thugs. Joining me now is Dr. L. Tony Lewis, president of the Committee of Interns and Residents of the SEIU Healthcare. Doctor, I got to ask you, are you coaching union members to go and be disruptive back at those who are speaking out at town hall meetings?
Absolutely not. You know, actually, quite the opposite. You know, our members have been running town halls we've had thousands of town halls over the past year to talk about health care.
Without incident.
Without incident. And what we want is a civil discussion on what's going on right now in health care.
So the union guys went there with no idea, and it evolved into something they didn't want it to have happen, right?
Well, you know, as we've heard earlier, it's right to be passionate about this. You know, we are going to make legislation that changes the rest of our lives. So no, we did not go there.
Is there a call from the Service Employees International Union not to get involved, not to get confrontational at these meetings?
There is a call to keep the discussion civil and about our healthcare workers and about our patients. At SEIU, we have 1.2 million healthcare workers, 100,000 nurses and doctors that see patients every day and understand what's going on. So we want this discussion to be about affordable, comprehensive health care, not about theatrics or anger.
But being called thugs, I mean, the image of this is that, and the word he says, he was attacked by union members. I mean, the image of that is not very good.
No, absolutely not.
So how do you counter that?
You know, it drives me nuts when they call our union members thugs. We have 2 million members. Our members are nurses, doctors, long-term care workers, security guards, janitors, teachers, school bus drivers. They are not thugs. We are not thugs. We are hardworking people in our communities, and we want to raise up the voices of hardworking families all across the U.S.
So what's the mission from here on out? Obviously, the unions have been very involved in getting Democrats elected. From this point on, do you think there'll be any problems? I mean, because it looks to me like the right-wingers aren't going to be changing their tactics at all.
It does look that way, but you know, what we need to do is continue to focus on health care, comprehensive, affordable health care for everyone. And we're going to maintain that focus from here on out, because this is too important to let it deteriorate into just anger.
So this was an isolated incident that you don't expect to happen again?
You know, it's passionate. It's absolutely passionate. There's a lot of passion out there. So I would hope that it doesn't happen again, and SEIU members are going to work hard to keep the discussion civil so that we can really form this debate.
Is Andy Stern putting out, the president of the Service Employees Internet, is he putting out a statement, don't get involved in this? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Andy Stern and the International Executive Board of SEIU, which I serve on, you know, we've all said we are going to keep this about health care. We're going to keep it about health care and keep it about building up working families.
And finally, Dr. Lewis, the exchange, the public option, is the SEIU holding the Obama White House, holding their feet to the fire on this? Will you get that?
We are absolutely working very hard for the public health insurance option. We believe it's important for our patients and ourselves to have a choice of comprehensive, affordable health care.
Dr. Lewis, good to have you on The Ed Show.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in tonight.